Hey, so it's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, um, verses 1 through 8. That's what I'm gonna read. Yeah, I always read it and everything before I come on here and read. Actually, in my own reading, I'm on chapter 4, verse 9, but anyways, today we read Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verses 1 through 8. We'll read the scripture, then the commentary for the verses, and then that's it. So, a time for everything. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and a time to build. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to scatter stones and a time to gather them. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to search and a time to give up. A time to keep and a time to throw away. A time to tear and a time to mend. A time to be silent and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time for peace. So that's the scripture. And so it's just basically saying a time for everything, and it's giving examples. But as far as the commentary, I'll read the commentary. Solomon's point in this section is that God has a plan for all people. Thus, he provides cycles of life, each with its work for us to do. Although we may face many problems that seem to contradict God's plan, these should not be barriers to believing in him, but rather opportunities to discover that without God, life's problems have no lasting solutions. Timing is important. All the experiences listed in these verses are appropriate at certain times. The secret to peace with God is to discover, accept, and appreciate God's perfect timing. The danger is to doubt or resent God's timing. This can lead to despair, rebellion, or moving ahead without his advice. And that right there, I've done it too many times. That's lethal. When is the time for hating? We shouldn't hate evil people, but we should hate what they do. We should also hate it when people are mistreated, when children are starving, and when God is being dishonored. In addition, we must hate sin in our own lives. This is God's attitude. So that's the commentary for today. When it mentions the secret to peace with God is to discover, accept, and appreciate God's perfect timing. The danger is to doubt or resent God's timing. This can lead to despair, rebellion, or moving ahead without his advice. I always feel like, that's the story of my life. I've learned the hard way, like so many times. And I also know that because of that, all those experiences, I've gained peace in my life because I've learned to just wait. Don't get upset. Don't try to fix things your own self. Don't hate people. Don't even get mad at people. Don't go back and forth with people. Don't, try to get back at people. None of that. Just wait. Because honestly, God's timing has every single time when I just waited. It's hard sometimes. I talk to myself. I just have to remind myself. I literally tell myself, Retta, just don't say nothing. Just wait. Oh, girl. I close my eyes too when I'm talking. Even when I sing, I close my eyes. I don't know why. But I just be like, oh, girl. Oh, I know it's crazy right now. Oh, I know it don't make no sense. Oh, I know they done ticked you off. Oh, I know you PO'd. But you've already been down this road before. So you might as well just wait. Because you know you'll make it worse. You didn't went all the way in on somebody. Or just completely overreacted. Just wait. So anyways, God's perfect timing. He really do have a time for everything. That's it for today. Bye.